Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Cam's Life 12, and I'm back with a little bit of a different video. Usually I'm in my garage doing top 5 mods or things I like about my cars or etc. But today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're gonna be talking about the most common cars that you'll see at car meets. So you're on your way to the car meet ready to see a Supra.
Is that a Supra?
A Lambo. 4GT. McLaren, etc, etc. But those don't pull up. This is what pulls up. Without further ado, yes, I saw this on Facebook. I thought it was a good idea, so I brought it over to the YouTube channel. So before we begin, head down to the comment, put what you think the most common cars I will say that I have personally seen at car meets. This is no disrespect to anybody or anyone out there. This is just what in today's era is seen at almost every car meet. Mopar boys, stand up! Yes, that's right. Chargers and Challengers. Any car meet you go to today, you're gonna see a Charger, a Challenger, or a freaking Dodge dealership of them. It's pretty wild how these cars have become the norm. Shout out to all the Dodge Charger and Challengers owners. I love the sound of the whine of the Hellcats. Dodge Demon is perfect, but I can't front. When those Hellcats get to screaming, going down the track or something, or just pulling in, whew. And you always know Mopar boys are gonna make sure they're seen when they leave. Either they're gonna be doing some type of takeover stunt, burning out, peeling out. So let's go ahead and get to the next most common cars that you may see at a car meet in today's era. I mean, you probably already know what I'm gonna say. Mustangs, Mustangs, Mustangs. You're gonna see plenty of Mustangs when you go to your local car meet. They're all around, and they can also get pretty fast with just some bolt-ons, or you got the A10 twin turbo Mustangs out there kicking butt. I love hearing those take off, and I love hearing the A10s go through all the gears. Them things are rowdy. For a while, the Mustangs were a running joke. When they leave car meets, they wreck into things, but the car meets I've been to, the Mustangs leave, and they leave clean. They sound good. They sound better than the Mopars to me, personally. My opinion. VQ boys, stand up! That's right, the VQ boys, the 350Z, 370Zs, what, G35s, G37s, etc, etc. Yes, I did have an Infinity, but I would have been a part of the VR, you know. There's a war going on between the VQ and the VR boys. They're relatively all the same, besides one comes turboed and the other comes naturally aspirated, but most people put turbos on the naturally aspirated one. And the same results kind of occur. I don't know. Look, don't take my word for any of this. I am a car fanatic, but I do not claim to know every single thing about cars. Anyways, yes, when you head to the meet, you will see the 350s, 370s, G35s, G37s. Usually they're tuned and they're doing some type of flame map to get the crowd rowdy. People will run up to their cars, chase their cars down, and tell them to rev. Most car meets will have no revs or burnouts because it kills the location, and most locations are actually pretty nice. So when that happens, we all go home, we all get sad. But them boys know how to party, and they know how to get rowdy. Shout out to them. So the next group would probably be the Focus guys. Yeah, RS guys, I guess you could say. Guys and girls. Did I say RS? Probably what? Is there a ST, Focus ST? Yeah, I believe so. But anyways, those are cars I've been catching my eyes. They're pretty quick. With the stages that people put on these, stage 1, 2, 3, is that what they call them? I guess, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really into those cars. I'm just going off of what I personally see when I go to car meet. The Focuses. Some of those are super nice. Most of them are nice. And then with that being said, that leads me to the Golfs, the GTIs, etc. I've been watching a lot of golf videos on YouTube. Them things can get out and they can go depending on which model Golf you have. Shout out to all those owners. You guys are part of the most common cars you'll see at a car meet. You guys also run the stage 1, 2, 3s, etc, etc. So do the Audi boys, Audi. I know I butchered it, I'm sorry. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. The most common cars seen at a car meet. You will have to put maybe the Honda Civics in there. Honda Civics, Honda Accords. Those are pretty common when you go to a car meet. Shout out to the Honda Civic SI owners. And I also love like the 90s Honda Civic. In the future, I would love to build just a clean OEM Honda Civic. Nothing spectacular, maybe window tint lowered a little bit, rims. no exhaust, and just call it a day. Cruise, Sundays, windows down, no problem. Music blaring, just go. I have a lot of back roads where I live, so that would be perfect. But shout out to all my Honda owners. We got the meets represented. You guys, appreciate you. After the Hondas, I guess you could say maybe Miatas. I see quite a few Miatas, LS swap Miatas I've seen at some car meets.
Ooh wee.
Then you have the turbo Miatas, and then you just have the cruising Miatas. I want to say, give a shout out to the Miata owners. You guys are holding down for the car meets as well. This is not to disrespect anybody. I appreciate it, because without all these cars, car meets would not be the same, and we all know that. We can rag on them all we want, but until then, they're holding it down for the car community. Not everyone can go buy a Lamborghini. Go ahead and move on to the FRS BRZs in the 86s. These cars are plentiful at car meets. Some look very nice, some don't. It's just the nature of the game. Recently, came across one that was super duper nice. It wasn't too much done. Exhaust sounded right. It wasn't screaming, it wasn't straight pipe. Dude had it right at the gas station. But I didn't want to make a long drawn out video. I just wanted to do like a most common cars you'll see at car meets. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. I can also do different type of car meets in the most common cars at those car meets. Just let me know in the comments. Like I said, post the most common cars you see at car meets. When this video ends, go ahead and click the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're on a mission to 1,000 subscribers, and we're gonna get there.